here, baby. The weatherman says we're in store for a scorching summer. The best way to stay cool during a summer heat wave is to make sure you have a variety of refreshments to enjoy. It's important to stay hydrated for total body health and optimize your crafting time. Head over with me to the kitchen and let's make a refreshing beverage for today to complement the free crochet pattern I have planned for us in honor of Summer Craft Along 2026, hosted by Ranee, the woolly llama. Yes, there's a super cool kids patch involved. If you'd like to earn a patch, please check out Ranee's Summer Craft Along video for details. And check out the crafty playlist, Summer Craft Along 2026, to see all the collaborating channels here on YouTube. Come on, let's go. Hello, summertime. How you doing? All right, I'm gonna go out on a limb today with one disclosure. Be nice. All right, let's do this smooth. Let's be cool about this, okay? I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say that today's tip for staying hydrated during this hot summer is sun tea. I know, right? Every family has a different way of making sun tea. Oh, there are so many rituals, so many traditions, so many steadfast rules that everybody follows. But I think I'm gonna say my family enjoys sun tea. Man, they're just every turn you take could be done so many different ways. I start with cold water. I know some people start with hot water. I think we can all agree that it should be clean filtered water. Let's start with clean filtered water. I'm gonna make a super concentrate. This is a small jar. Now this is about half the size that I usually use, so I'm gonna cut down on my tea bags. And again, how many tea bags you use and the size of your jar, personal preference, family tradition, right? Here we go. So I'm gonna use some Bigelow Perfect Peach tea bags in my cold filtered water, and I'm just gonna put them in there. And I'm gonna put 4 total tea bags for this little tiny jar because I make it concentrate. And the reason why I do that is because even within my family, there's personal preference. My husband likes more water than he does tea. He uses the tea as a flavoring. My daughter prefers thick tea, very, very strong thick tea with a whole lot of ice. So, I mean, there we go. Even within a family, there's differences in opinions. The Bigelow Perfect Peach, I put 3 of those. It says, like a fresh picked peach, perfectly blended with warm spices, caffeine free. Yum. That sounds good on the summertime, right? And then the 4th bag that I added is just an aromatic, flavored, clean infusion jasmine tea. We love iced jasmine tea. So always add 1 or 2. I'll do a 50-50, 2 flavors, 2 jasmines in a small jar like this. Or sometimes I'll just do all jasmine, all 4. So I'm going to take these tea bags in this cold water. And the reason why I use the cold water, in my humble opinion, is that it takes longer for the sun to heat up cold water than it does already hot water. So I'm going to take this jar of water and these tea bags, and I'm gonna go take them outside and put them in the sun. I'll be right back. Hello, friends. Okay, out here on my coffee table, here's my Ryan's peach tree I bought from Costco, loaded with beautiful peaches. I'm gonna set this tea out here in the sun. You could see it's already starting to change color. It's a beautiful day out today. Lovely, lovely. Even Sadie's found a place in the sand to relax. Sadie girl. Hi, baby. Okay, so I'm gonna set this tea out here in the bright hot sun and I'm gonna forget about it. I'm gonna forget about it until later this evening when I come out and water all the plants. It'll catch my eye and then we'll visit again. I'll be right back. Hi, how are you doing? In your time, it's August 7th. In my time, I've been a bum here at this beach for like, what, 2-3 months already. This week's event is a celestial event, and in preparation for the August 12th solar eclipse, I made a solar eclipse coaster. This is a pattern that I have worked before. Nova, over at Nova Gnome Creations, at one time she had a, was it a crochet event where you make like 12 projects for something? I made one, but it was like a winter eclipse. I made it in all these frosty, wintry colors, and I made a mobile out of it. So as soon as I saw that August 12th was gonna have another solar eclipse, this pattern popped into my mind right away. It is the Solar Eclipse Coaster. The pattern's available for free on Ralvery. It is made by Tamara Adams. And it is a designer's PDF that you click on the links, it brings it all up, and it's educational. It's educational. So she labels the parts of the eclipse. This is the moon, and this orange part is actually called a corona. And then you have the sun rays out here. And in her PDF, she gives a little bit of facts and tips and just a little bit of historical. I'll just block that man. That's my brother. We're all out here having a great day. Summer fun, right? Let's see. Miss Adams uses a great stitch combination to get all these spikes. She's using some picots, she's using some half doubles, she's evenly spacing them all the way out so that you have this nice solar flare from the sun. This is a great little tutorial. She uses a lot of back stitching so that you can get that corona to really pop out in just a subtle way, like a real eclipse, right? It was fun, it was educational. Of course, the coaster worked up really quick. It was your basic increasing circles. I think there was 1, 2, 3 rows of the moon. You had not even a full round of the orange from the corona. The black is the sugar and cream, blackest of the black. I don't think that was the color, but I don't remember. The orange was some Dollar Tree cotton, some Premier Dollar Tree cotton. And then this nice yellow, this nice sunshiny yellow is the I Love This Cotton Hobby Lobby. All scraps, worked up super fast. It would be an excellent little party favor or display on the table in celebration of the eclipse. I really enjoyed this little pattern. It was a quick little make. So in the description box below, I will put the link to the free pattern. If you make this pattern, please send me a picture to Hooked on Wishing Crochet and I'll put it in the next video and show your make. Or if you'd like to share it with just me, go ahead and put that in the email because I'd love to see what you're making, especially if it was inspired by one of these summer craft along links. Oh. Hey, I don't even have to edit that one. That was my niece. She brought me a couple little seashells that she found. We have a warning sign for dehydration. This is a serious one. This one really, really affects me, especially during the summer when I'm out hanging out and not remembering to drink as much as I should. It is muscle spasms and cramps. So low levels of electrolytes, potassium and sodium can lead to the spasms and the cramps, especially for those with a lot of salt in their sweat. I found that in the middle of a cramp or a spasm, I can take rubbing alcohol, douse a washcloth, and rub down the muscle. And rubbing alcohol was actually invented for athletes to stop those cramps and those spasms in their legs. It stops it instantly. It's a total muscle relaxer, numbs it, soothes it, gets it to go away. But ultimately, you're dehydrated. It's definitely a sign of dehydration. And they are extremely uncomfortable Charlie horses, are they not? I want you to stay safe. I want you to be happy. I want you to be healthy because after we've had a long night of cramps in our legs, we don't have the energy it takes to crochet, and really it's all about crafting, isn't it? All right, friends, there we go. There is my celestial solar eclipse coaster. All right, friends, I'll see you next week. No, not next week. Every other Friday. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello. It's the end of a long day. My highly concentrated tea is very hot from the sunshine. So I've got a glass filled full of ice because most of it's gonna melt when I pour in my concentrate. And if it doesn't, I'll add some more water. Oh no, that's the perfect color for me. And I don't typically add any sweeteners to my tea. The perfect peach is absolutely perfect for me. All right, cheers to a long hot day. I hope it was wonderful for you. I'll see you soon, friends. Bye.